is the topic that is PT 365, and our topic is that borrowing powers of the center and state government. So what are other borrowing powers? I think we have already read this topic earlier. Yes, we have read this, and the topic which we need to complete here is that Article 370. Article 370 needs to get complete here. So Article 370, basically we know that it is related to Jammu and Kashmir. We have a special status to the Jammu and Kashmir. So let's check out that why it is in news. Because August marks 1 year since the abrogation of 370 and 335A of Administrative Reorganization of J&K. Means Article 370 and 335A, it has passed a 1 year because in last year 2019 August, that articles abolished basically. So Article 370 and 335A is basically a temporary provision with respect to the state of J&K, and which gives special powers to the state along with to have its own constitutions. According to this article, the state have special power to have its own constitution, and also according to the Article 370, except for defense, foreign affairs, finance and communication, Parliament needs the state government concurrence for applying all other laws. Now Article 35A of the Constitution of India, which stemmed out of Article 370, gave powers to J&K Assembly to define permanent residents of the state, their special rights and privileges. Now if you check out background in 1948, the Indian government signed Treaty of Accession with rulers of Kashmir to provide Treaty of Accession with ruler of Kashmir to provide Kashmir protection from Pakistan aggression. Now post signing of the Treaty of Accession, Article 370 was inserted in Part 21 of the Constitution that proclaimed it to be temporary transaction and special provisions and provided for a special status to J&K. Now as per the article, the center needed the state government concurrence to apply laws. Now except in defense, foreign affairs and finances and communication. Also the state residents lived under a separate set of laws such as those related to citizenship, ownership of a property, and also separate penal code and fundamental rights as compared to other Indian citizens. Now in August 2019, President of India promulgated Constitution application to J&K Order 2019, which stated that provision of Indian Constitution were applicable in the state. Now this effectively means that all the provisions that formed on the basis of separate constitution for J&K stands abrogated. With this, Article 335A was scrapped automatically. Also, J&K Reorganization Act 2019 was passed by Parliament, which reorganized J&K into 2 union territories. So 2 union territories, which were there, that is J&K division with legislative assembly like Delhi and Puducherry, and UT without legislature, that is Ladakh. So this has basically reorganized and 2 EOTs were formed. Now we need to check out that what all are the implications of this move. Basically, it is complete applicability of Indian Constitution to the J&K. Also, earlier J&K has their separate flag, so now there is no need to have the separate flag. Also, tenure of J&K Assembly to be 5 years instead of earlier 6 years. Earlier it was 6 years, but now it has reduced 1 year and it becomes 5 years of General Assembly of J&K Assembly. Now replacing Ranbir Penal Code and the separate penal code for J&K with the Indian Penal Code. Now Indian Penal Code is applicable In the JNK also, Article 356, under which the President's rule can be imposed in any state, will also be applicable to the UT of JNK. Means Article 356 under the President rule can be imposed in the state, any state, which will also be applicable to UT of JNK. Also, the central quota laws in law, school law colleges, admissions and state government jobs will apply. Central quota applies. Earlier it was not. Now people from other states may able to acquire property also. Earlier it was prohibited. Right to Information Act would be applicable now. Other provision of JNK which denied property to native women who marry a person from outside state may start invalidated. So it is an important thing that what earlier provision was, that JNK which denied property rights to a native woman who marries a person from outside the state may stand invalidate. So how did it happen? Means what all are the provisions and how did it happen suddenly? So presidential order under Article 370 sub-article 1 to amend Article 367. Okay, so what has happened in this case, that this allows the expression that Constitution Assembly of State under Article 370 and sub-article 3 to mean Legislative Assembly to state. In effect, Article 370 sub-article 1 amend Article 367 to amend Article 370 sub-article 3. Now this allow repeal of this article. So how does it happen? That presidential order were in that JNK. After that Constitutional Assembly state to means a Legislative Assembly. Now 371 amended the Article 367 and to amend 367 article allowed repeal of 370. Now what are the recent development that has happened in JNK? So all they said that the JNK has Panchayati Raj Act, JNK Panchayati Raj Act 1980. So JNK Panchayati Raj Act, okay, and Ministry of Home Affairs amended JNK Panchayati Raj Act to facilitate the setting up of District Development Council. Means District Development Councils for the setting up of District Development Council. The Jammu Kashmir Panchayati Raj Act has amended. By whom? By Home Ministry. Okay, so as a governance unit in JNK and incorporated provisions of 73rd Amendment, new structure is that District Development Council replaced the District Planning and Development Board that were headed by Cabinet Ministry, with the MP and MLA and MLC as member of district, Deputy Commissioner as its member secretary. Now the structure will include our District Development Council and a District Planning Committee also. Now District Development Council will have elected representative from each district and will be headed by a chairman and among the elected representative. Term of District Development Council, that is to 5 years. Now District Development Council will have jurisdiction over entire district, excluding those areas that is designated as municipality or municipal corporation. Now what is the function that has to be performed by District Development Council? District Development Council will prepare and approve district plans and capital expenditure. So District Development Council will basically prepare and approve district plans and also the capital expenditure related to that. Now 5 standing committee, 1 each for finance, development, public work, health and education and welfare will now be constituted in every District Development Council. Now District Development Council will oversee the function of Halka Panchayat and Block Development Councils, which was set up under 389 Act, that is of the Panchayati Raj Act. Now the scope of the functions of District Development Council have been amplified by addition of planning process being handed over directly to the elected representative. So earlier what has happened, the District Development Board were at the center of planning and development. Now center amends land laws in Jammu and Kashmir. So basically government omitted permanent residents of the state from section 70 of Jammu Kashmir Development Act, which deals with disposal of land in UT, and before article 370 and article 35A of were repealed against in August 2019. Non-resident could not buy any immovable property in Jammu and Kashmir. Under new laws, government can also transfer land in favor of a person or any institution for promotion of healthcare of educational institution. Now amendments, however, do not allow transfer of agriculture land or to non-agriculturist. Now Lok Sabha passed the J&K Official Language Bill 2020. Bill seeks to include Kashmiri, Dogri, Hindi as official language in newly created Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Earlier only English and Urdu were the official language in the former state. Now part 17, that is in the Roman part 17, article 343 to 351 of the Constitution deals with the official languages. Now article 343 states that the official language of the Union shall be Hindi in the Devanagari script. We know that Hindi in Devanagari script now become the official language of the Union. Now we have interstate council, and I think I have to start this another topic, contempt of court. All such things are important. Elections, then voting rights, delimitation, right to recall, all is important. So we'll get into this and we'll start another video related to interstate council. Thank you.